Hello, peace and blessings everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead. Guys, today we are out here. Now, the young ones, they have been getting on me about picking a few of the corn and roasting it for them. And so today we are here getting ready to roast some corn. Now, if y'all remember, the variety of corn that we have is the Jimmy Red corn, okay? And so what we're going to do right now is get ready to start a fire, and so we can roast up some of this corn. So come on along with me. We're going to go ahead, get this fire started, and we're going to get on over there where I have that little small cornfield and harvest some corn and come back and roast them. So come on. Okay guys, and so here we have the fire going, and so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to let that go ahead and catch, and we're going to head on over here and pick some of those corn and come back and get ready to start roasting. All right, let's go. Okay guys, and so here we are inside of the cornfield, and so right now we're just pretty much picking some corn, and what we're looking for, because some of these corn, I planted them and some died, and I came back, well, they didn't die, they did not germinate, and I came back in and planted some, and so we're picking those one now. These are the younger ones that you're looking at, and so right over here, if you notice, you have some that got a bit of a brown on them, starting to get old. Those ones, we don't want to use those ones. We want to use the ones that are a bit more fresher, and the kernel inside is at that milky stage, and so that is what we're looking for corn to roast. So we're going to go ahead and just walk on through and harvest a few more. And when I come on in to harvest, what I'm doing, I'm pretty much feeling to make sure that we have quite a bit of kernel on the inside, and we're not feeling any loose spot. Now this one I do feel a bit of a loose spot inside of them, but it's not a whole lot. So nonetheless, that is good. I'm going to go ahead and pick a few more, and we're going to head on over. Okay, and I think that right there is going to do it. And so what we're going to go ahead and do now is head on back on over there to the fire, and we're going to show you guys how we go about roasting corn. All right, let's go. And so here we are, the fire is rolling, and it is about that time to get the corn on the grill. So what we're going to do right now is pretty much we're going to cut the top of the corn just to check and make sure that we don't have any earworms in these corn, but I'm going to peel them back so y'all can see what they are looking like. And so far they are looking good. All right, and look at that color. That is a very nice color there on these corn. And so I think this one right here though is a little bit maybe over ripened. Just looking at the color, when they're at their early stage, it's supposed to be looking just like a regular corn, but nonetheless we're going to put these on the grill anyway and see what happens. All right, and this one here as well, it's still pretty milky, and so that's what we want. All right, but look at that, these corn, they are filled all the way to the top, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead, throw them on the fire just like that. All right. Now this one here is a bit better. If y'all can see how that color is, it don't have that dark red in there, and my nails is a bit dirty. And so look at it, it's a whole lot more milkier, and that is what we want. But hey, let's go ahead and throw them on the grill. Alright, and so we're going to just go ahead and let those roast for a little while, and we're going to come on back in, and when it's time to turn them, then we're going to turn them so y'all can see that process. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. So we're going to get ready to turn these corn here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let them roast a little bit more. Okay guys, and so here we have one off the grill. Woo! Let's taste this one and see what it's tasting like. It's not too bad. Like I said, these ones that got a little bit more red in them, they are a little bit harder, but they do taste pretty good. All right.
How would you describe the flavor? Sweet, savory?
It is definitely not sweet.
Okay.
It is not sweet, but it have a real nice,
creamy.
Not creamy, because it is hard, so it's not. It's real. I don't know how to describe it, so you might be able to describe it a little bit better than I can.
Okay.
But what I'm going to get ready to do is just put a little bit of butter on these here, and as y'all can hear them popping, we're going to go ahead and pull some of these off the grill. and let them go ahead and cool down because they are definitely hot. Okay, so let's put a little bit of butter on here.
Let us see your corn. Okay.
All right. And we're also going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of salt. Not too much salt, guys. Just a little bit.
Okay. Pink Himalayan.
Just like that. Yep, pink Himalayan salt. And
You finna bite that hot corn.
not too bad. It is a bit harder with the butter and the salt. It definitely bring a little bit more flavor to it.
So it was actually going into its next stage and phase, which is
Yes.
where we wanted it to in order to be able to preserve it as an actual corn to grind into grits and cornmeal.
Right, but
That's
now
the
remember,
color.
But this still have a bit more process to go. I'm not going to go ahead and reveal that process here just now, because I do want to take you guys along with us when we get ready to preserve those corn so we can have them stored up for later on.
Okay.
Okay? But stay tuned for that, and we'll definitely let y'all know when we are ready. Okay? You want to try some, man? Go ahead and tell the camera what you think.
It's hot.
Hard to bite.
You said it's hard to bite.
Yes, it is a bit hard, like I say.
It's actually a little bit good.
A little bit good.
Well, it's a lot good.
It's a lot good. Can you try and describe the flavor for me?
It's a little bit hard. Not that much creamy-ish. Kinda a little bit bitter, but not that much.
Bitter? Okay.
Bitter.
May I taste your corn, please?
You shall.
Oh, this is hot.
So what I want to do, I actually want to do two taste tests. Because remember, like I said, we do have one that is a bit more creamier. And this one here actually not bad. This do have a little bit more cream in it.
Okay.
But look at that. Those are some real nice full kernel here, guys. I'm loving what I'm seeing on these corn. We're going to go ahead and dress this one on up with a little bit of more butter. And guys, and you know, this is just the way how I remember it when I was little coming up. My granddad, he would roast those corn, and we used to have a salt brine that we would dip the corn in once it was roast, because remember the way how we actually used to preserve our food back then. We did have a refrigerator, but it's a certain meat that they would dip inside of, put inside of the salt and pimento and different seasoning like that to cure it. And so they used to dip the corn in the brine once they roast it. Okay? And so, hey, just a little bit of memory, you know, taking me back just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Don't have more juice?
it's a little bit softer.
Okay.
I like this one better than that one.
Okay.
But I also think I'm gonna like this one here. Simple reason why, that's hot. That one is going to be a little bit more creamier. All right, let's go ahead and dress this one on up. That is hot. Ooh, yeah.
Well, we can see the color already.
Yeah, this one is
More of the color that we're looking for when we're looking to
when
pick
you're-
them to roast
or cook.
or cook. So guys, definitely the color different from the beginning.
Okay. I'm going to scrape this just a little bit. Get all that chard off of it. Man, that is looking beautiful. All right. Time for that salt. All right, guys. So it's that time. It's definitely softer. To me, it's not much different in taste, but it's real good. I just can't describe.
Well, I'm going to help you get the right words to say.
I think you need a little bit more salt though.
Okay. Oh, it tastes like corn. It actually has the taste like the Silver Queen we grew last year.
But the texture is a bit more harder.
Firm. More firm.
But I like it. I really do like it. It definitely bring me back memories when I was a little boy. But guys, as y'all know, I don't really like to eat in front of y'all. But off camera, I'm going to definitely go ahead and take care of this corn right here.
Absolutely.
But nonetheless, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of y'all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead and just coming along with us roasting corn today. I hope y'all learned a little bit of something from it. It's definitely a skill that you would need to have. You know, it's nothing really hard into roasting corn. It's pretty much starting the fire, putting the corn on there, and roast it to the texture and your liking of what you're looking for in roasting a corn. But nonetheless, guys, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of y'all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all out there. Have a blessed day.